Coming up on Hashtag That.
We're back with the latest Hollywood news updates. We've got everything from upcoming movie trailers to Sonic the Hedgehog.
All that and more from Hamden to Hollywood. We're your source for Quinnipiac's entertainment news.
From Hamden to Hollywood.
We are your source for Quinnipiac's entertainment news.
Welcome back to Hashtag That. I'm Kat Tallman.
And I'm Sam Dorlin. Let's dive into some new Hollywood scoop.
New stop-motion picture is here for Halloween. Wendell and Wild is a new movie from the director of Nightmare Before Christmas, Henry Selick, and Jordan Peele. The story is about a girl named Kat, and she gets tricked by two demons into summoning them into the land of the living. Back in development in 2015, the two creators had their idea of a monster, inspired by former President Donald Trump and former Prime Minister Boris Johnson. Laxon is not here to play. Check out the monster for yourself on Netflix now.
The American Music Award nominees have been released, and boy, are fans confused. Of course, 2022 was such a great year for music, with the industry somewhat breaking out of the pandemic. Tours have been bigger and better, and so has music releases. These nominations are the AMAs are already all over the place, and questions are on the rise of who an R&B album of the year, because Summer Walker's Still Over It is going up against Beyonce's Renaissance and Drake's Honestly Nevermind. And just with Drake's new flavor with Honestly Nevermind, he's considered a pop artist according to the AMAs. Most of these categories aren't accurate and whatsoever. It's been this way for award shows in the industry for quite some time, and there really must be a drastic change.
Meghan Trainor is back. On Friday, she released a new album called Taking It Back. The All About That bass singer made an appearance and performance on The Today Show the same day of release. She spoke about being a mother. Her beautiful baby boy is now 1. She mentioned in her album there's a song called Superwoman, where she appreciates all the working mothers around the world. Trainor mentions wanting to expand her family. I send her all the best wishes in her career and in her family. Make sure you check out the album everywhere now.
Nicki Minaj, the queen of rap herself, has brought attention to her hit-selling single, Super Freaky Girl, that it was submitted as a pop single. Now, we have seen Nicki grown as an artist and the rap star she is today, yet we still can't go around saying Nicki Minaj Grammy-winning artist. Nicki has made it very clear throughout the years that it's very frustrated how she is the capstone for the hip-hop culture and an inspiration for female rappers, yet all of her work doesn't get noticed by the Academy. She seemed to have taken matters into her own hands when she mentioned that it didn't make any sense for Super Freaky Girl to be in the pop category, where Big Energy by upcoming rapper Lotto is for the rap category. Shade was thrown and bling was involved between the rappers, and Nicki took things way out of hand on Twitter. Even with the phone call between these artists, Lotto has expressed to Nicki that she means so much to her and that she always praises her and gives her flowers for all the girls she had brought up in the industry. Nicki went ahead to leak private messages between them and continued to bully her. This goes on to show the other past altercations that Nicki has had with younger upcoming rappers.
The long-awaited Midnight's album by Taylor Swift came out last Friday, and Audrey and Carly are here to give us their thoughts.
What's up, hashtag? It's Audrey.
And it's Carly, and we're going to be talking about Midnight's, Taylor Swift's new album, and everything leading up to it.
1 month before the album's release, Taylor started slowly but surely releasing videos that announced the names of each track on the album.
She used TikTok for the platform, and there was basically no pattern to when she released these videos because she's crazy and likes to keep us on our toes. So the last time that Taylor Swift toured was 2018. It was 4 years ago with her Reputation tour. And now it's teased that she's going to be doing a stadium tour through the United States. And while it hasn't been released yet, there is a pre-sale that was released for the UK.
The United States, I would say, has her arguably largest fan base, and it just doesn't make sense that she would tease it in the UK first, as opposed to the US.
I know she loves a London boy, but so for Midnight's, nobody really knew what to expect. Just the whole premise is that she wrote them all at midnight when she couldn't sleep.
Yes.
She wrote them all in the middle of the night. So I expected it to be more sad. And while I do think it was sad, the sound is nothing like I thought it would be.
She's definitely bringing back a lot of that pop feel that we didn't really get in Folklore and Evermore, her previous 2 albums. So it's definitely a heavily pop Taylor.
I think it was her most personal album.
Yes. The vibes are very upbeat, but the lyrics are nothing
Heart-wrenching.
like that. Yeah.
It's really confusing because
Yes.
you can dance to it, but also it's like so depressing. So I was like, is she okay? Or is she not okay?
She might be okay, but she's not fine at all. At 3 a.m. on October 21st, on top of the first 13 songs that she released, Taylor released a 3 a.m. edition of Midnights with 7 additional songs. Those were where the depressing vibes came in. So right after both of our first listens, Carly and I decided to write our initial ranking of the first 13 songs on the album. And our ideas of our favorite songs have already changed so much.
I think we obviously have to say what our favorite song is at this time. Right now, Karma's my favorite song.
Right now, Midnight Rain is my favorite song. Thank you so much for tuning in to watch me and Carly debrief Midnights by Taylor Swift.
And don't you worry, if anything else happens with Taylor Swift, we'll be right back here to give you the update. Thank you, we'll see you after the commercial break.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a unique mix of all kinds of things.
Come on, Jules, spotlight on this last one. There it is.
Keep going with it. Leo! They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love.
This week's hashtag Let's Get Real is back with Tim Malone.
Hey guys, let's take a look into the world of reality television. Love is Blind is back for a 3rd season. The Netflix reality show that matches people solely on their conversations and not their physical appearances released the first 4 episodes of their 3rd season on October 19th and will release multiple episodes each following Wednesday. A moment of the show already trended on Twitter when one of the contestants named Andrew Liu used eye drops to simulate fake tears when speaking on his rejection by another contestant. It's unclear if he thought the producers would take it out, but regardless, it made it into the show. The business reality TV show Shark Tank is coming to Egypt, tapping into the country's growing startup market. The show's official Instagram page read, "The critically acclaimed and multi-Emmy award-winning entrepreneurial-themed reality show by Sony Pictures is now taking place in Egypt." Now in its 14th season in the US, Shark Tank is based on the format of the British program Dragon's Den, which got its origin from a show in Japan called Tigers of Money. The format has been distributed around the world under several titles in various countries like Mexico, Germany, France, Brazil, and more. Denise Richards is in the news for calling out her former Real Housewives of Beverly Hills co-star Lisa Rinna for vindictive behavior. In an Instagram post on Thursday, she wrote, quote, "I watched Real Housewives of Beverly Hills last night. While I have empathy for Lisa Rinna losing her mom, what is her excuse all the other years on the show for being so cruel and so vindictive?" End quote. It is not specifically known what Richards' statement is about. The October 19th episode touched upon lots of Rinna's season 12 drama, like host Andy Cohen calling out her social media behavior. Richards and Rinna had a falling out during Richards' 2-season period on the series over a rumor Rinna spread about a romantic relationship between Richards and her other co-star, Brandi Glanville, which Richards denied. However, Richards says Rinna wouldn't prevent a possible return to the series. She told SiriusXM's Jeff Lewis, quote, "I would be fine working with Lisa and filming with her," end quote. That is all I have for Let's Get Real. Back to the desk.
With so many great trailers released this month, some of the members of Hashtag That are here to tell us which ones they're most excited for.
Hey Hashtag, I'm Liz Ablito, and this week me and a couple other members of Hashtag That are going to talk about what trailers came out this month and which ones we're the most excited for. I'm personally most excited about the Super Mario Bros. Trailer that came out. I'm a huge fan of Super Mario Bros. I've been playing the game since I was little, and I can't wait to see how it comes to the big screen. I personally wish that we saw a couple more of the original characters in the trailer. We saw Bowser, we saw the Koopa Troopas, we saw Mario, we saw Toad, but we didn't see enough of Luigi, Peach, and characters like that. But that being said, I do think that the animation looked amazing, and I think it's definitely going to be worth the watch when it comes to the big screen, April 7th, 2023.
Hey hashtag, it's Julia. A new movie trailer that I am very excited about is called Violent Night with David Harbour playing Santa Claus. Now I think the casting for this is just spectacular. It looks like a Die Hard Christmas movie, but Santa's the hero. I am so excited to see it and spread the holiday cheer with this film. I'm probably gonna go see it in theaters because it looks like a lot of fun. And I'll bring the whole family. But that is one film that I am super excited about. It looks very, very intriguing. So, a lot of action and a lot of Christmas spirit mixed into one movie. You can't go wrong.
Hey hashtag, the trailer that has me the most hyped is the trailer for All Quiet on the Western Front, based off of the 1928 novel by the same name. Now this book has already had 2 movie adaptations, one in 1930 and one in 1979, but this is a contemporary take on the book, and it looks really good. It looks super cinematic, super intense. I think the effects are going to be great, and this is coming to Netflix on October 28th, so I'll definitely be watching very soon.
Hey, I'm here to talk about Knock at the Cabin. It's directed by M. Night Shyamalan. He did Signs, Unbreakable, and a bunch of others, and it's adapted from the book Cabin at the End of the World. It's about when this family goes into the woods for vacation, and these guys kidnap them and tell them they need to make a decision that will prevent the apocalypse. I thought the trailer looked great, really simple premise. It has Dave Bautista and Rupert Grint, and it comes out February 3rd.
Hey hashtag, it's Mason Glad here, and the trailer that got me most hyped for a movie is the trailer for The Fabelmans, Steven Spielberg's next big movie. This movie is about Steven Spielberg's childhood, his parents, and the start of his passion for filmmaking. It's said to have great performances from Michelle Williams and Paul Dano, and I really think this could be a huge Oscar contender this year. I can't wait to get out to the theaters to see this one. More hashtag coming to you after this commercial break.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies. Selfie, nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's split a ride home.
Honey, what I think you need is a socket wrench.
I played JV basketball.
I'm sorry. I don't think it looks right.
This is good, and it's all good, baby.
Is it really all good?
If you love me enough to routinely test your handyman skills, not to mention the strength of your marriage, then of course you'll visit nhtsa.gov/therightseat to make sure I'm in the right car seat.
I'm gonna call my dad.
Meet the scan, a simple procedure whose mission is to detect lung cancer early.
I'm here to save you.
But I feel fine.
That's great, but you may still be at high risk for lung cancer.
Oh man, that's a new fence.
If you smoke, early detection could save your life. Learn more at savedbythescan.org.
We're back with the Hollywood News Update, and here to give it to us is Michael. What do you have for us?
Hey guys, we have so much news straight out of Hollywood, so let's jump right into our Hollywood News Update. This week, actor and late-night host James Corden was recently the center of attention due to him being banned from the New York restaurant Balthazar. Earlier in the week, the owner Keith McNally posted on Instagram multiple examples of Corden mistreating his staff, including him getting mad due to some egg whites getting in his wife's yolk-only omelet. After the post, multiple became viral. Corden then called the owner and apologized for his behavior. Yet, in an interview with The Times, he said, "I haven't done anything wrong on any level." He is expected to address the situation on tonight's show. What are your thoughts on his behavior, and has your opinion on the famous comedian changed?
I really, really love James, but I don't know if he had a back week or something, but I really hope this apology is, I know it's going to be sincere because it's James, but I just hope the media can get past this because this is not a bad look on James. What do you think?
I was shocked. I was shocked when I saw this story. And what is the interesting part about it all is that I wouldn't perceive him as a celebrity that's nasty in real life. Exactly. And so for this story to come out, I'm sorry, James, you're going to need some redeeming behaviors. What do you think, Mike?
I personally have always liked him. I never really understood the hate. Just like Sam said, this isn't really a good look on him. Up next, we have this past weekend, Black Adam dominated the box office, but what's taking some of the conversation is the new George Clooney and Julia Roberts movie, Ticket to Paradise. The movie is about a divorced couple that race to Bali to stop their daughter from getting married, and they re-find their love along the way. The movie made $16 million at the domestic box office this weekend, and some insiders say this indicates a return of the rom-com in theaters. What do you guys think of this genre making a resurgence?
I am definitely excited for more rom-coms to be coming, and I'm going to be seeing this movie tomorrow.
I think I'm going to have to join you. $6 Tuesdays? Let's get another rom-com with Julia. We love that for her.
And we need more George Clooney in our life.
Of course. What do you think, Mike?
I'm a big fan of Clooney and Roberts, and I'm just happy this movie's succeeding. In other news, on Tuesday, MGN gave us the first look of the next installment in the Creed franchise. Creed 3 puts Michael B. Jordan up against Jonathan Majors as a longtime rivalry comes to a head. This will mark Jordan's directorial debut. Also, this will be the first movie in the Rocky franchise to not have Rocky famously played by Sylvester Stallone since 1976. The film comes out on March 3rd, 2023. What are your thoughts on the next installment in the Creed franchise?
I am very excited for the new addition with the Creed franchise. I'm waiting on 2023 with all these other movies, but this one I think is going to be outselling the theaters. What do you think, Kat?
Anything with Michael B. Jordan is a winner. I cannot wait for this movie to come out. What do you think, Mike?
This new trailer put my excitement through the roof, and I just cannot wait for this movie. That's all I have for this week's Hollywood News Update. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a unique mix of all kinds of things.
Come on, Drew, spotlight on this last one. There it is. Keep going with it. Leo.
They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love.
I know what you're thinking. I need a job. I need a new career.
Well, I've been there.
I've been there.
I've been there. I wasn't happy with what I was doing. After high school, I didn't have a plan.
I just wanted to start working. I got laid off twice, but you gotta keep going.
You just need the right skills. Find an apprenticeship.
I found a 2-year IT program.
I found a medical course online.
I'm now a consultant in the tech space.
You have more options than you think. You can do this. You will find something.
You will find something new.
Maybe you can make retirement happen. After all, you made home ownership happen. Homeschooling yourself on loans, beefing up your credit score.
So I'm pre-approved.
You were like, yes! Sorry. Color-coding listings, ticking boxes, and flushing every toilet in a 20-mile radius. Home sweet home. You aced House Hunter. Now get the tips you need to get on track at aceyourretirement.org.
Sonic the Hedgehog has been a prominent presence in pop culture for decades, and here to highlight Sonic's achievements is Michael.
Hey hashtag, it's Michael. We are 2 weeks away from Sonic Frontiers. It has already been a very successful year for the Blue Blur, giving us yet another hit movie. So here's hoping Sonic Frontiers can continue the trend and give us the first good Sonic game in a decade. To celebrate, here are my top 5 favorite Sonic games. Number 5 would probably be Sonic Heroes. This is a very unique playing style with 3 characters at a time, speed, power, and flight. Play through Team Sonic, Team Dark, Team Rose, and Team Chaotix to unlock the final battle. Despite a bit of jank and some cheesy dialogue, this game is a fun experience. Number 4, Sonic Adventure. This is Sonic's first big jump to 3D and first wave of voice acting, and they absolutely nailed it. They got good voice actors, a solid story, good music, and just overall a really good game. Number 3 would be Sonic 3 and Knuckles. This is old school now, so a lot of people don't dig the 16-bit era, but I personally really enjoy this game. It's simple, fun, challenging levels, and introduces us to one of my favorite characters, Knuckles the Echidna. This game is definitely worth the play. Number 2, Sonic Generations. This game I have a very soft spot for, considering that it was my first Sonic game and introduction to the franchise. I really just enjoy this fun homage to Sonic's greatest adventures and remix levels. Classic Sonic was also a nice gimmick, and this just made for a really good 20th anniversary title, and it's just too bad it hasn't been the same since then. Coming in at number 1, Sonic Adventure 2. Everything about this game I just love, like the levels, the characters, the story, some of the best music in the franchise, some of the most memorable moments in the entire Sonic franchise, and just everything about this game is just what a Sonic game should be. Here's hoping Sonic Frontiers can turn the corner and we can get Sonic right back on track.
This week we have a new game called Finish the Lyric. Let's get started with the first one. Okay. Call your name 2-3 times in a row.
Such a funny thing for me to try to explain how I'm feeling in the vibe as I wanna break. Yeah.
I still don't.
Come on, Beyonce, Crazy in Love? Yeah.
Such a funny thing for me to
Who
try
don't know
to.
that lyric? Who
We
don't
got
know
it.
that lyric?
We love Beyonce. This is easy
This
territory for us.
song, I'm telling y'all, 2003 to 2022, it don't get old. It don't get old. It don't.
We play it every day.
Every single day.
What's
Live
the next
version,
one?
studio version. Ooh. Wow, Beyonce. You remember when she performed that song on Homecoming? Hey!
And you know, my favorite thing about her is that she changes the songs so it doesn't sound the same.
No, every live version since 2003 to 2022 is always a switch up and a little booty shaker. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Come on now.
I gotta say I'm in the mood for a little
Wait,
more.
I gotta say I'm in the
mood for
I'm
Can
a
we
figure
get that back?
satisfied for the weekend. Then I'm 5 on the weekend. Uh-oh. I'ma say I'm in the, oh my God.
I
I'm
gotta
saying
say
I'm kind
a
of
bit in the
just.
mood for a little bit more of
What
that.
verse is that
I'm
song?
saying it's kind of a big deal. We just had a SZA lyric that
Wait,
we
can
failed.
we put that? I'ma say I'm in the mood. I'ma keep, I know the song, but I
we
gotta
didn't get
say-
it. I'm saying what kind of deal? Just 2 days, Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. I just keep them satisfied. Thank you.
I'm gonna listen to that song tonight. We love SZA. No, actually no. Before we get to the next lyric, SZA, if you're watching this, you are a liar. This album that has been 5 years and you still have not put out that shirt song? Are
We
you
need
serious?
more SZA.
You are a liar. And I'm going, ooh. let me
Control came out way too
Ooh.
long ago. We're gonna need
Where
more
is the
than that.
music? What, RCA, what are you doing?
We're gonna
What
need
are
more
you
than that.
doing? That's it on
Thank
SZA.
you.
Please, please, don't get me started on that, girl. I can see the stars all the way from here. Hey, can't you see the glow on the window pane? I can hear the sun when the
Concert anybody?
Every time.
We only
Love on
needed a
top.
few words, but we could give you the
Ooh.
whole song. More
Don't let me go
Beyonce.
up for you. You put my love on top. That album I don't know. I've always thought when I was younger, this used to be my favorite Beyonce album because not only you have Love on Top, you have Run the World.
End of Time.
End of Time is a
That
very
is
sub
the
song.
best song.
I Was Here, the ballads. 1 + 1 = 2. I clearly need some water.
So we are.
Oh my God.
We love our Beyonce albums. My personal favorite is B-Day.
Oh, B-Day, that's the album. That's the album. No one
And
can
it
say
is
anything
the
less.
moment.
That is the moment. Plus I met someone else. And we have a good discussion. I know they say we move on too fast, but this gon' last.
But
Cause
honey,
I'm
it's
sorry. And I'm so good with that. What she say? One taught me love.
Thank you. Next.
Arby's my girl. She is that white girl. She is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
I saw
sorry.
Ariana Grande back in high school. I saw her perform.
Thank You Next is actually my favorite album. People are always debating Sweetener, Dangerous Women. The stuff that she talks about in Thank You Next, it just not only hits me, but I'm telling ya, she's that girl. She's that girl.
I love Ariana Grande, and I'm going to say that her strongest piece of work is the one that was before Thank You Next, and that was Sweetener.
Sweetener, that's your fave?
Yeah, no, we're big fans of Ariana Grande in this household as well.
Of course. What's next?
Is there another song?
Uh-oh.
Go home, get ahead.
Go home, get ahead. Light speed internet.
As it was.
Light speed internet. Go
As it
home, get ahead.
was.
2 kids follow her. I don't want to talk about who's do as it was.
That was him. Harry Styles is in the room.
I don't have a lot of thoughts about that man. I mean, I'm not a hater. It's just the single. Oh, what the thoughts that's generating in my mind. He was, first of all, no, I'm gonna give him his props. Cause why did that man do 15 shows on Madison Square Garden?
Yes,
15?
he had so many
Zane, what are
shows.
you doing? I don't see you much anymore, Zane. We should get your team needs to get on that.
More One Direction.
Of course. Moving on to this week's celebration, if you thought that this wasn't slowing down, if the time just wasn't slowing down for you, wait till you hear this exciting news. This past weekend, Miss Sophia Grace from the iconic duo Sophia Grace and Rosie shocked the internet when she announced her pregnancy on YouTube. She shared with the world that she's 21 weeks in and that she wanted to do any sort of announcement until she knew that everything was running smooth with the pregnancy. This completely shocked the media considering the fact that we grew up with these girls since they made their debut on The Ellen Show. With one blink of an eye, they were on national TV praising Super Rays to now being parents. Boy, how time, wow, time, it just does that for us. We wish Sophia a huge congratulations and that her pregnancy gives us nothing but blessings.
On Friday, Doja Cat had the birthday party of the year. Full of celebrities and friends, the star's theme was Eyes Wide Shut, the 1999 thriller about an erotic secret society. Doja Cat and her partygoers dressed to the theme in masquerade. Kendall Jenner and Justin Bieber showed up and showed out with their looks. Make sure you check out all the pictures on social media, and from everyone at #that, happy birthday, Doja Cat. You are now 27 and have the world in the palm of your hand. And that is all we have this week on #that.
Make sure to follow us on all our social media accounts and download the Q30 app on the App Store to stay up to date.
I'm Catherine Tallman.
And I'm Sam Dorland. Thank you for watching #that from the producers, talent, and everyone working hard behind the scenes. Thank you for watching. We'll see you again next week.